Could it truly be happening? Are we about to witness one of the most astonishing comebacks in recent NFL memory? Just months ago, the news was grim, the outlook bleak, and the San Francisco 49ers faithful were bracing for a season without their electrifying star. But hold on to your seats, because a seismic shift in the narrative has just occurred, and it's sending shockwaves of pure elation to the Bay Area. Tonight, we're peeling back the layers of a story that's gone from despair to dazzling hope, a tale of resilience, cutting-edge recovery, and the unexpected return of a game-changer. Get ready to believe, because the whispers from inside the Niners camp are turning into a joyous roar. Remember that gut-wrenching moment? It was a scene that sent a collective shiver down the spines of every San Francisco 49ers fan. Mid-last season, in that infamous showdown against the Kansas City Chiefs, wide receiver Brandon Aiyuk went down. The sight was agonizing, the diagnosis even more so, a torn ACL and MCL. For any athlete, such an injury is a career-altering blow, demanding months, often a full year, of grueling rehabilitation. The immediate consensus among experts and fans alike was clear. The 49ers would be without their dynamic top receiver for at least the first few weeks, if not the entire first half, of the upcoming season. The damage was extensive, requiring serious medical intervention and a long, arduous road back to field. It was a devastating blow to a team with Super Bowl aspirations, forcing coaches and management to immediately recalibrate their offensive strategies, preparing for a significant period without one of their most dangerous weapons. The air around the team, while still hopeful for season, carried a heavy cloud of concern regarding Aiyuk's prolonged absence. The prospect of an Aiyuk-less opening to the season loomed large. The 49ers' offensive coordinator would have to draw up plays without his primary deep threat and precise route runner. Initial plans, as we understood them, revolved around elevating other talented, but perhaps less proven, receivers. Jawan Jennings, known for his clutch third down catches and physical play, was expected to step into a more prominent role. Rookie Ricky Pearsall, drafted with high hopes, would be thrust into the spotlight much earlier than anticipated, tasked with learning the complex NFL playbook on the fly. Beyond them, names like Jacob Cowing, rookie Jordan Watkins, and veteran free agent addition Demarcus Robinson were being penciled in to hold the line, to fill the void left by Aiyuk's absence. While these players possess undeniable talent, the thought of starting the season without Aiyuk's unique blend of speed, contested catchability, and game-breaking plays was a daunting one for the faithful. The offensive rhythm, the chemistry with quarterback Brock Purdy, all seemed destined for an early season adjustment period, a hurdle to overcome before the team could truly hit its stride. But then, a beacon of hope, a whisper that quickly grew into an undeniable buzz, began to emanate from the Bay Area. It came from a source as reliable as they come, NBC Sports Bay Area's Matt Maiocco, speaking on the venerable KMBR 680 radio station. Maiocco, a man deeply embedded in the pulse of the 49ers organization, delivered an update that was not just positive, but shockingly good. His words were music to the ears of every Niner fan, a stark contrast to the grim prognoses that had dominated the conversation for months. "I hear he's doing really well," Maiocco stated, his voice carrying the weight of genuine surprise and optimism. But he didn't stop there. He continued, "I hear that the knee is even ahead of schedule." Ahead of schedule? For a torn ACL and MCL? This was almost unbelievable. It wasn't just a slight improvement. It was a significant leap forward in a recovery timeline that typically stretches into the distant future. This wasn't mere speculation. It was a concrete report from a trusted insider, aligning perfectly with earlier, more cautious optimism expressed by none other than General Manager John Lynch himself. The faint glimmer of hope had suddenly transformed into a brilliant, undeniable light. The most electrifying part of Maiocco's report, the tantalizing possibility that Brandon Aiyuk could potentially, just maybe, be back on the field by week 1. "It's not out of the question," Maiocco emphasized, a phrase that, in a world of severe injury recovery, carries the weight of 1,000 cheers. Imagine the scene. Aiyuk, defying all expectations, running out onto the field for the season opener, his presence instantly elevating the entire offense. It would be a monumental psychological boost, not just for the team, but for the entire fan base. The energy in the stadium will be palpable, a testament to his incredible dedication and the cutting-edge medical care he received. His return would immediately alleviate the pressure on Jennings and Pearsall, allowing them to develop at a more natural pace, rather than being forced into immediate high-volume roles. It would give Purdy his familiar, reliable target back, allowing the offense to operate at its peak from day one. This isn't just about one player. It's about the entire offensive ecosystem clicking into place, a sudden surge of momentum that could propel the 49ers to an even stronger start than anyone dared to dream. The sheer chance of this happening, after months of resigned acceptance, is nothing short of miraculous. However, as with all things in the NFL, caution remains the watchword. While the possibility of a Week 1 return is incredibly exciting, the organization's primary focus remains on Aiyuk's long-term health and ensuring he is 100% before risking further injury. Maiocco, ever the pragmatist, expanded on the more likely, yet still incredibly positive, scenario. He revealed the internal thinking. Even though the timeline, everything being equal, might point toward, hey, there's a chance Week 1, and there still might be a chance Week 1. I think the feeling inside the organization has always been don't take any chances. Start them off on PUP when they report to training camp on July 22nd, and then more than likely just have that carry over into the regular season. For those unfamiliar, PUP stands for the physically unable to perform list. If a player starts the season on PUP, they are ineligible to play for at least the first 4 games of the regular season. While missing 4 games might still sound like a setback, consider the alternative. The initial fears that Aiyuk could miss the entire first half of 2025. In that context, missing just 4 games is an absolute blessing. It means he'd be back by early October, providing a massive boost for the crucial middle and latter parts of the season, when playoff races heat up. This cautious approach ensures Aiyuk's longevity, prioritizing his career over a few early season snaps, a decision that ultimately benefits both the player and the team in the long run. This unexpected turn of events for Brandon Aiyuk is more than just an injury update. It's a powerful narrative of determination, cutting-edge medical science, and the unwavering spirit of an elite athlete. His potential return, whether it's Week 1 or after a brief stint on PUP, is a monumental morale boost for the entire 49ers organization and its passionate fan base. It signals that the team's Super Bowl window remains wide open, with all its key pieces potentially returning sooner than anyone could have hoped. For Aiyuk himself, it's a testament to his relentless work ethic and a clear indication that his best football is still ahead of him, solidifying his status as a cornerstone of this dynamic offense. The journey from the Chiefs game to this point has been arduous, but the light at the end of the tunnel is now brighter than ever, promising an exhilarating season ahead for the faithful. What do you make of this incredible news, Niners fans? Does this change your outlook for the upcoming season? Share your excitement, your predictions, and your reactions in the comments below. If this report got your heart racing, give us a thumbs up and make sure to share it with every 49ers fan you know. Let's keep this conversation roaring.